So is this our interview? I should have prepared for it. I really have very vague memories of it. I don't have any like specific memory of it.
Greg just said, "Hey, do you want to come in and make some sounds?" I think. That's what I mean. It's very vague now. I don't remember anything about the music.
In Colorado this morning, relentless wildfires are putting thousands of people in danger. More than 600 homes have burned, along with a shopping center and a hotel. You can see how intense the blaze is. Tens of thousands have been evacuated, and at least 7 people are hurt.
Minstrels and Minimoogs, I found it at a garage sale in Denver, maybe like 10 years ago, I think. Maybe I probably think I'd lived here like 4 or 5 years already. If I've never seen it before, I'll probably just buy it. Like it's just like, who knows what it is. I just remember like pulling it out and being like, okay, like this might be something. Yeah, and I just bought it. I think it was $1. Took it home, and I was like, whoa.
I'm Devin Patrick Hughes with the Boulder Symphony. Really excited to bring back longtime collaborator,
two brilliant minds in American music today.
composer, performance artist, violin virtuoso.
We invited violinist Gregory Walker.
It's so great to have you with us, and we're really excited to getting into your performance.
At some point during this morning-long process, probably during the sparring segment, likely I was sparring with another senior master. There was some kind of a technique that involved a cartwheel kick converting into a scissor sweep. And I'm assuming that that's when the tendon was severed, because since the finger can no longer move after that rupture, I wouldn't have been able to do much else. And it was only after the sparring session and after this technique that I stepped aside and looked down and saw that I was in trouble. The rest of the fingers on the hand were bending as normal, and there was no signal at all from this finger. If the flexor tendon is ruptured, there's no way to bend it. I suppose it looks maybe a little bit like it's paralyzed. I can't worry about something I can't even believe. This is all unbelievable. This is all just a bad dream. What I'm going through right now is something that not even the surgeons can guarantee a happy ending for.
Pete is like me. Like he's like really way deep into what is like a novel kind of sound, or like what's something that's like not been done before or heard before.
For me, it's really fun to like kind of discover these new things and like kind of work towards this like new life for the work.
A really deep record head comes over. You're like, oh, what can I lay on, and they're like, he'll never have heard of.
One of the first things they played for me was Minstrels and Minimoogs, which it checks a lot of boxes for like things that I've been interested in over the last couple of years.
I look out my window here and I see something that you almost see a vestige of out there right now. Below this little tree, there's a bush. I can hardly believe there's like a little fire there. It's small enough you could just go over probably urinate on it and take it out and problem solved. There's absolutely no reason why that fire should be there. Everything else is dark, cloudy, sooty, but how did that fire get there? I grabbed a few things that occurred to me, not much is occurring to me at all. We get in the car, there's two of them, we head out, and it's only after driving a minute that things even become real, because then we get out to the main road and there's a traffic jam. Lo and behold, communities of people had come to their own independent conclusions that we were in trouble. The time from that moment to 20 minutes later when our house was engulfed in flames. We get to this hotel room that night. I sit down, look at what I've got, and it's not much. If Lori hadn't grabbed my underwear, I would have had that. When I mention what I grabbed, I'm not leaving out much. And so I'm there. I don't have much, take stock of the belongings, but the violence there, the suitcase there. Computer drive. What's on the computer drive? My training is as a composer, and for the past few decades, since my doctoral degree, you'd have the music that I'd compose. It's been played by orchestras around the world, really, on this drive, except for the fact that none of it was on the drive. The drive had not been backing up. I had none of that. And so that was the low point, trying to go to bed, go to sleep. After that realization, I will never forget. The music that you write, if you're an active composer, the idea is that people are supposed to continue performing it. That's the dream. And it was gone. I'd been absent-minded, checking in the backup.
Where was Minstrels and Minimoogs and all of this?
Oh, burned to a crisp. So I no longer had any copies of it.
As an artist, you're always fighting against obscurity, fighting to reach some level of appreciation, fighting to keep your head above the water, fighting to make a space for your work in the future. It's a sickening feeling when you know you're losing.
What we feel like we've accomplished, and in doing so, you feel like you've crossed the finish line, it's yours, you can stuff it and mount it on your mantle. That can evaporate so quickly. And in the case of those manuscripts, music that I've written through the years that existed only in that hard copy form, it's not just a figure of speech or something in my psychological state. Literally, I can't recreate those notes. The notes physically with pencil, lead, and paper are gone. Nobody can play them. They have vanished. If I have a memory of the premiere of these pieces, like when they were performed, that's something, but without any points of reference, without the photos that also disappeared, without the audio recordings that also went up in smoke, who's going to remember it? Lord knows my collaborators don't remember it. Audiences don't remember it. It's like it never happened, from dust to dust.